Hey y'all, I want to make sure you know how to take advantage of the group coaching that we do every week in my school. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but we have many new members this week because of the Black Friday sale. It ends today, Cyber Monday, so I want to go ahead and do this immediately so we can welcome everybody and make sure they get what they're paying for. Okay, opening the app. When you first get there, it'll probably take you to the general community page, and this is just the general discussion, usually has the most recent post. But if you have missed the coaching calls, I want you to go to live summaries up here at the top, and every time that we have a group coaching call, I post the date and a live summary. And this is where I put a table of contents on the main topic, so you can scroll to what you're interested in and get the main takeaways. And if you have questions or follow-up questions or something you want to talk about next meeting, or you want us to talk about if you can't be there and you want to comment, leave a comment there so that I can see it, and I'm happy to get back with you. Now, why do I do live summaries and not just recordings? And this is for confidentiality. I take coaching confidentiality very seriously. I don't want it to get back to someone's boss or two people who don't realize they work in the same organization to see each other and have an incentive to sell each other out. The people who follow my work tend to be pretty awesome. I don't even want to put that risk here. I want people to feel comfortable. So I summarize the following day and I take out names of organizations and names of people in the meeting, because I don't even want that risk anywhere if anything happened. This is also why if you watch my courses, if you go up here to the classroom, if you watch my courses, you'll also see that usually everyone has their camera off and might have some silly names or just a first name. And this is because I encourage people for the same reason. While it would make it easier for me to engage with y'all, if I could see you in these courses, I just don't want it to get around that anything that could harm you. And that is something that we take very seriously in the community here. Is we know the workplace isn't safe. That's why this community exists. And my priority is making work safer for y'all and not riskier. So you will hear people's voices. You'll see me responding to the chat, things like that. But I just don't want any documentation of people being anything that could be used against somebody later. So there's general discussion, there's the live summaries, there's also the book club. We're about to do the second one. So you can see we're reading The Culture Map. It's my first time reading it too. The Culture Map by Erin Meyer. And the last one we read was Rebels at Work. And you see I did the same thing. I did a summary because it got a little intense talking about specific challenges at work. Intense in a good way. We had a great discussion and hopefully advised people in ways that help them at work. But again, I don't want anything getting out to their bosses. So I didn't want any faces on record besides mine because, yeah, I'm okay with that. So that's kind of my thing. So the best way for me to know what you want to read, if you want to read with us, you certainly don't have to. And if you want to attend the meetings, is keep an eye on this page, because this is where I get all the polling and the scheduling information. And that's also why I'm making this video, to let me know what dates and times work for you, because y'all are all over the place and I'm so grateful you're here. But look how many of y'all there are. All over the world, right? So timing can be a little tricky from Australia to North America, but we're going to do what we can. So follow those pages to get started. I don't know why I said that. Follow the pages to know when I'm asking about timing and such, because I want to consider you in it. So we have guidelines and stuff on the About page. Please follow those. This is a no bullying zone, and I don't say that performatively. I will kick you out if you're an asshole. That doesn't mean you have to agree with everybody, but I have specific outlines on what that looks like. And if you're new, please go to the community page, and it should be pinned. Yeah, introduce yourself. See, this is the one with the most comments. Introduce yourself and comment on other people that have similar interests. If you want to come live and the current Thursday schedule doesn't work for you, make sure you look at least over 2 weeks, because I tend to do a 10 p.m. British time call, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, and then also a 6 p.m. British time call, which is 1 p.m. Eastern, and that helps me kind of get the Europe and the North America sides usually, but I know some of y'all are all over the world. So if there's a better time that works for you, please comment on this post what times would work for you, and maybe we can set up an additional time or we can adjust the current time. I need to know from y'all what works because I do want you to be able to participate.